Arsenal face Bournemouth at home at the Emirates, a 12:30 kickoff. I think one of our first 12:30 kickoffs since I think the Palace home game where we won in style, or at least with a scoreline that I hope to replicate in this game. The reverse fixture, which ended 4-0, which probably still left some Arsenal fans unsatisfied with, the fluidity of the football. But you saw Kai Havertz get, I think it was his first Arsenal goal from the penalty spot, albeit like a not a pity penalty, but one of those team penalties. Odegaard convinced Saka to give it to him. But I remember that game, and I remember how open the space was, and hopefully we'll face the same this time. See, Bournemouth have improved a lot, and it's not going to be an easy game for Arsenal to take. 3 games left in the Prem, 3 wins that we need to get, and surely we will. If you're new or you're returning, please hit that subscribe button, smash the like button down below, comment down below your thoughts, your predictions, your predicted lineup, how you feeling going towards this game and the rest of the games this season. But yeah, let's get into this preview. We have a fully fit squad. As you can see, players have been training all week. The likes of Trossard, Saliba, Timber, which apparently he might have an opportunity to play in this game. Raya, Havertz, even Cedric. Obviously, he's always in the pictures, but everyone's there. Gabriel Jesus, who's been linked with a move away from Arsenal recently, which I don't believe is going to happen, and I don't want to happen, but conversation for another day. And we go into our second to last home game with a plethora of squad options. I doubt there'll be much rotation to the starting lineup, but having as strong as a team as possible going into the running where we can't afford to drop any points and we need to maximize all our points is a benefit. Bournemouth at home, the away leg was one of those games where they pressed up high. Bournemouth tend to do that. They press up high. They like to try and put pressure from the first phase of build up on teams, but by doing this, you leave a lot of spaces in between the midfield and behind your defence. And Arsenal being a good team in build-up with quality players and more technical players than Bournemouth, better coaching, it's likely that we can capitalise on what they're going to try and do in their game plan. I don't think it's going to be as easy. If you see the stats since, I think, the 1st of November, Bournemouth would be 5th in the Premier League, which is incredible. So I don't think it should be understated. Dominic Solanke is almost on 20 Premier League goals. He's in fine form. Great striker profile. You've got players like Kluivert, and there's a lot of players that can really hurt Arsenal. I don't know if Tavernier and is back fit, but Django Otara, they got very, very quality players. You saw what they did against United at home when they faced them, and I don't think it should be a light fare. But, and me was saying this, I do believe Arsenal can really cause a threat to Bournemouth. If you look at how we have multiple ways of playing, how we went to play against Spurs and City with that defensive side, how we went to play against Chelsea, where we literally ripped them apart and ripped them to shreds and could have scored more than 5 goals. So I feel like it will be a similar game where we're going to have that space. We're going to play our strongest XI, which I reflect in my predicted lineup. And I believe that we'll get goals and we'll win this game. We still have opportunities and I'm not trying to play these teams lightly, in Bournemouth and Everton at home, where we can still credit our goal difference. And if it comes down to that the last day, this will be the key. Obviously, I think we're only about 7 ahead of Man City, so we need to make sure we get that. I believe Mikel will probably choose a strong lineup. Obviously, it will be everyone fit. The key difference, obviously, is how fit is Timber. I don't think he will start, even if he was fit and ready to play. I don't think he'll start. But is he going to be in the squad? And does that mean maybe against United next week, could Timber be the one to be used? Could that be his game where he makes that difference, where he wins us the game? We'd love to see it. I want to see a lot of goals in this game. I think I'm always saying this, but I feel like I demand it and I expect it now. The way the team is playing, the way the team is flowing, the fact that the likes of our strongest midfield, if you would have said that at the beginning of the season, is all fit, playing, firing, have a couple games together. Havertz is in fine form. Odegaard is in fine creative form. Saka's got back in and around the goals. You know how good Trossard's been. And our defensive line and keeper, bar that mistake from Raya against Tottenham, have been excellent. So I expect a clean sheet. I want a clean sheet. I demand a clean sheet. We must. And I expect an entertaining game. I think the fans are going to be getting up in the morning early. I have a feeling that Emirates are going to be rocking. I think the fans still have much belief that this league can be ours. As well as it comes towards the end of the season, you've got to cherish these games because, a couple of months away, it's about the Euros coming up. It's not going to be easy. If we if we look at how the game went in the last game, you can see the stats. We had 58% possession. We only had 15 shots. So for a team that actually, dominated and wiped Bournemouth, we didn't have that many chances, which is very interesting to me because I feel like now where we are in this season, a lot of people are satisfied with the efficiency in which we're moving and when we're playing teams. But I feel like earlier in the season, I feel like a lot of people weren't happy with the fact that they weren't seeing the same level of fluidity as they was last season, which is all fair. Like, you can't be angry at fans demanding what they've seen. But at the same time, there was an understanding of Arteta probing us and protecting us and, getting us ready for this final running. Our XG was 3.43, which shows excellent, obviously, given that there was 2 penalties, one from Havertz and Odegaard in that game, can skew those numbers. But that was away from their home in that fluorescent kit. Actually, I don't feel like we've worn that fluorescent kit in a while. I can't remember last time we wore it. But digressing anyways. I expect us to even top that performance. Goals-wise, I think that we're going to top it. And I think performance-wise, being at our strongest, I think we're going to see a lovely performance again, similar to the Chelsea game, maybe with more goals, hopefully with more goals. My lineup is going to be the same as it's been. I'm very tempted to put him. No, scrap that. My lineup is going to include one change, and that one change is my boy Martinelli. I don't want him to become the forgotten man, and maybe an opportunity because Trossard, or defensively put in the shift, but obviously he didn't get on the score sheet or really affect the game so much in attacking sense. I want to give Martinelli that chance. Home game, against an open team. He hasn't really got to play with this midfield three, and Tomiyasu really being left back. So can we get Martinelli into the team? Can we get him into the goals and continue the form? Can Havertz continue his fine form, my vote for player of the month? And can Saka continue this form, maybe beat his tally of goals and assists? Because I think he got either 10 or 11 assists last season. He's on 9 now. Obviously, all the own goals and corners they don't get, so they don't count. So hopefully he can get 3 more games to get there. But yeah, that's going to be Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Tomiyasu, Rice, Partey and Odegaard, and Saka, Havertz and Martinelli. Trossard dropped to the bench, but he will surely come into that game against United. And I'll tell you why when I preview that game. But conversation for a different day. My predictions for this game, I'm going with a whopping 5-0 win to Arsenal. I think we're going to absolutely deal with them. Havertz, Saka and Martinelli will be in the goals on the score sheet. And I think it's another game where Odegaard enjoys himself and has himself a few assists and lovely highlight plays. Shimmy guard, nutmeg guard. We're going to see all of that in display in the sun if it's sunny on Saturday, which I believe it will be. So put the pressure on City. I think this is the last time we play before City in terms of the running. I think the next couple of games next week when they play Fulham, we play on a Sunday against United, and obviously then they play Spurs, and then it's obviously the final day where all the games are at the same time. So by the time we could go into the final day, City could already be 2 points ahead of us, I think. Yeah, or they could be behind us on goal difference with a draw, or drop points, or loss behind us on points with a loss. So we'll see, because I expect us to win every game. Confident, I'm backing the boys. I believe that this will be a game where we'll see a lot of Partey to Odegaard passes, a lot of Odegaard to Havertz passes, which they're starting to develop that chemistry. And I want to see Martinelli get involved in the game. Come central, bro, take a lot of shots, get your goals. And you know what Martinelli is. It's 1 goal, that's it. Clean sheet, right? Don't chop no goals into your goal. Don't chop the ball into your goal. No goals into your goal. So what are you talking about? Don't give them nothing, man. And let's just get our 3 points, put that pressure on City when they go to face Wolves. I think they'll win that anyways, but put that pressure on, maintain and end the season right. And even if we don't win the league, I think we're going to, and I believe we will. But if we don't, and we end the season and win our next 3 games, we look at the calendar year, losing only 1 game, drawing only 1 game, and winning all the rest outside of the Champions League. And you look at it and say, fam, there's mad progress. There's more progress than last season. We didn't bottle, add some additions, get into that next season and go claim that league. But if we win this league this year, still going to claim the next season's league, but it will be good. But we're banking on City dropping points, which is hard. So we'll see. Pause, by the way. It's been your boy KP. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like down below. Please smash the like button. Please comment down below your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys on the post game. We will speak soon.